What is up, fishaholics? So right now I'm working my way out on the west jetty of Montauk Inlet, and I'm going to be doing some night fishing for some striped bass. And pretty much for the entire month of July, and right now it's the beginning of August, there's been a ton of little white bait and spearing near Montauk Inlet, and the water's been really clear, for the most part of the season. And I've been trying to catch the striped bass that are here in the day, but it just seems like the fish are really finicky in the day. So I'm coming out here at night to try and give it a shot at in the dark when, obviously the fish probably won't be as finicky, but they're going to be hungry, they're going to be looking for something to eat. And, usually if you can't catch them in the day here at the inlet, you can catch them at night. And right now it looks like it's about the end of the outgoing tide. The water's pretty low. It might even be starting to come in pretty soon. And, hopefully I'll be able to get a few fish. Let's see what happens. And let's see if I can bend the rod a little bit. I'm going to be using some light tackle equipment. I'm going to be starting off fishing with my Penn Battle 2 2500 spinning reel, rigged with 20-pound test Green Moss Power Pro braid. And then I have it rigged on my 7'6" medium power fast action Mojo and Shore St. Croix spinning rod, and I have a 20-pound test Blue Label Seagar fluorocarbon leader, and then I have that tied direct to a little Rapala X-Wrap subsurface or subwalker, kind of like a walk the dog type bait right there, and that'll hopefully get the job done. But I also have some black bombers and some small black bucktails, and that'll hopefully help me catch some fish. Let's see what happens. Let's do it. I heard some really good activity here in this spot, so that's why I figured why not sit down on the rock and set up shop here and take a few casts. It sounds like there's a few schoolie striped bass in the area feeding on small little bait, and hopefully I can get them to eat this Rapala X-Wrap subwalk subsurface bait. I have a smaller one if I need to put it on. Smaller bait might work a little bit better. A lot of the bait that's in the water right now is really tiny, probably only a maximum size like 2 inches probably. There he is. Got him. Fish on, guys. Fish on. I don't know what it is yet. Probably a schoolie bass. Alright guys, not a bad fish right there. First fish of the evening. Caught him on that little Rapala X-Wrap. Not a bad way to start off the evening. Right there. Beautiful fish. Not a huge one, but a nice healthy schoolie. This fish is probably around like 22, 23 inches. And on light tackle, there's nothing better. Let's get him back in the water. Alright, well I'm going to take one more cast right here in this little spot, and then I'm probably going to make a move so I can try and find some more fish, because I haven't had a bite in a while, I haven't had a splash, I've had nothing after I caught that first fish. So I'm thinking that the fish that were here probably got spooked after catching that first bass. Alright, let's make a move and try and find some more fish. Alright guys, so I made a move down the jetty a little bit. I came a little bit shallower, so I moved a little bit closer towards the beach. And you know, now I'm going to be fishing in probably only like 1.5 feet, 2 feet of water. And you know, I found a little bit more bait, so maybe there's going to be a few more fish here that are going to be, you know, hungry and aggressive to feed. There he is. Whoa! First cast as soon as I came to my new little spot here. What do you know? You gotta love it when you make the right decisions. Nice little schoolie right there. You know, on the little X-Wrap, little sub-walk. I believe this is a 09 or a 07 sub-walk Rapala X-Wrap. And, you know, I'll put it down in the description below, you know, with all the information about purchasing this little X-Wrap if, you know, you're interested in picking any up. And, you know, they're my favorite nighttime bait to use for striped bass. And they come in a variety of sizes from like 2 inches up to 12 inches, I believe. And, you know, I'm going to try the bigger size this year off the south side of Montauk, but these little tiny bite-size, you know, X-Wrap sub-walks, they're perfect for, you know, shallow water striped bass fishing at night or even in the day sometimes or early morning. Stripers like this just love them. And, you know, you can catch some pretty big fish on them, but most of the fish are going to be schoolies. And then if you upgrade to the larger you know, sub-walk X-Wrap, you might start catching a few larger fish. But today there's a lot of small bait around. And, you know, this is the average size fish that you're probably going to be catching. You know, my first fish was a little on the larger side, but, you know, these little guys are still pretty fun. Oh, there was a solid bite right there, man. That fish smashed it. I just had a fish smash it, but for whatever reason, he didn't get hooked. I'm thinking this is the spot right here. I'm thinking this is the spot. Right after I released that second fish, I already got another bite. So there's definitely more than one fish in the area. Oh, he missed it again. There he is. Got him. The water is so shallow, they're like jumping out of the water like bluefish, these stripers. And usually stripers don't jump. Woo! Gotta love it. Gotta love it. This guy really ate it good. If you're new to nighttime fishing, I would definitely recommend bending the barbs down on your treble hooks, on your plugs, because it can be really dicey if you have a lot of barbs on there and it's dark out, you got a flopping fish, and if you don't know how to control the fish too well, you're gonna end up getting a hook in the hand. So if you're new to nighttime fishing, I strongly recommend, you know, pushing down the barbs, and that'll just make things a little bit more safe. See you later, baby. Let's see if I can get him again. There he is. Man, this fish is going crazy. Oh my gosh. These bass are jumping like bluefish. Cute little bassie. Real nice, healthy fish. It definitely was worth it coming here at night to, you know, connect with some of these fish. Because in the daytime, these fish aren't biting. They're feeding, they're eating really tiny little bait. And, you know, unless you have like a little small fly, you're really not gonna, you know, trick any of these fish. But at night, though, they're looking for a little bit bigger target. That striper's just chilling in here between the rocks right now. He's not moving. Not moving at all. He's just hanging out. I think he's lost. He's just chilling right there. He's not really taking off. Funny striper. There he goes. I hooked him so hard I shocked him a little bit. He doesn't know where he is. There he is. This fish hit like a ton of bricks. Man. This might be a little bit larger fish. Oh! This is definitely a little bit larger fish. Listen to that drag. A little bit larger fish, guys. This might be a keeper-sized bass right here. A lot heavier. A lot heavier than the other fish. Oh! I gotta baby this fish in, or he's gonna get off. Woo! Right there, guys, a little bit larger fish on that 09 Subwalk X-Wrap. They've been loving it, and I think I'm gonna end the night on this fish right here. I had some really fast action, and I caught some fish, bent the rod a little bit, you know, got some good footage for you guys. I'm definitely going to end on a high note like this. This isn't you know, a keeper size bass, but you know, it's at least, you know, maybe 26 inches, so it's a little bit on the larger side, because most of the bass that I caught this evening, you know, were around 15, 20 inches. So to pull up a 26-inch bass, that's you know, a little bit bigger and a little bit better. Nice pretty fish. Let's get her back in the water.